Fenirob here. This is my friend Jess. Jess is a little bit drunk. This episode we're going to be trying out a 90-minute Imperial IPA from Dogfish Head. Jess?
Yes, I am a big fan of solitaire games because I'm super cool. But my number one is Sylvion. And this is a whole series of games by this dude, Shadi Torby. You know, I may mess up his name. Not bad. But anyway, and this one's my favorite of his series. And all of his games he makes, to my knowledge, are one-player games. And basically what this one is kind of like Plants vs. Zombies, or like a tower defense game, where you're a little forest, and the mean old fire elementals are coming to burn down your forest, and you have to stop them by placing different cards in the space. You kind of build up a little grid for your play area, and you're placing cards that kind of protect your forest from these fire elementals. So what makes this game interesting to me is before you even play, you have a little mini game where you have to build your deck. And you kind of have like almost like a deck builder where you have like a drafting mechanic where you have other people, except you're playing against no one. Mm-hmm. Like you choose a card, and then you'll get a random card taken by the other opponent. You have 4 basic columns of cards, and you have to choose what cards you want, and so you'll get a different deck each time you play. And depending on how well you make your deck will be how easy the game will be. And then when the actual game starts, you have to use your deck the best you have to kind of defeat these fires as they come in. And you have different cards that do different things. Some are just straight up like towers that will defeat fires that are weaker than them. Some of them are like one-time special use cards that you do various spell effects. Some of them are trees that will not have a immediate effect, that in the game will let you refill lost damage that you have, and so forth and so on. And it's pretty hard, but it's a lot of fun. He has this really cartoonish, very almost like childish art style that I'm not a particular fan of, but the game is so strong that I don't care. I've played this game a bunch, but I've only won a handful of times. I've gotten better as I've played more. My win percentage is a lot better now than when I first started, but like now it's still like 50%, and it took me a long time before I even won once. The other cool thing about these games is they come with a buttload of expansions in their initial box, and you can kind of tune the game to how you want to play.
Right.
Like, I play with one expansion that, every time I play one expansion that makes it more difficult without giving you any bonus. Most expansions give you a bonus, but have something to make it more difficult. And I always play with the hard mode. So that may be one reason why my win percentage is kind of low. I feel like I'm not doing a good job of explaining why this game's awesome. But this one, trust me, this is the one to pick. I think, the ones I've played, I haven't played them all. I haven't played Sylvion. But the ones I played, this is the most complex, the most detailed. But you get a lot of choice, a lot of fun. The deck building thing in the beginning, the kind of auction-esque thing in the beginning is fantastic. And then when you actually play, it's a real like sweater nail biter. Like, do I play this card here, or do I hold on it, try to use it once more, more useful? Like it may be a clutch later on. Fantastic single player game. I highly recommend this one of all of them. I've played a lot of solitaire games, and honorable mention to the Tiny Epic games, because all of them have pretty solid solitaire games.